this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the McFarlane Toys Walking Dead building sets, the Woodbury assault vehicle. So this looks pretty cool. I would assume they would have made Abraham's truck before they would make this truck, because Abraham's I thought was a little more memorable, but I guess the fact that this one lifted up the zombies out of the pit or whatever, that was kind of cool. So, and to get a Shumpert, which Shumpert, that is ridiculous. But yeah, there's the cover. 401 pieces, and there you can see on the side a picture of Shumpert. It's funny that he gets this picture on the side of this big ass expensive box when I'd say probably the majority of the people who watched the show didn't even know what his name was. But and he even died off screen. What the hell? About him dying off screen? Yeah, I still say he didn't die. He's still out there. He's still out there shumping. But there you can see some pictures of various poses. You can put them all in. And there you can dig a pit in your yard and stick zombies in it, I guess. I don't know. And there's some other crap you can get. And well, let's open this thing up. So here's what it looks like when you first open it up. You got all these packages of green. Lots and lots of green. There's a ton of wheels. Holy hell. Look at all this green, man. Different shades of green. Just freaking green everywhere. Ah! Ooh, a net. Tiny net. If you ever watch Kung Pao, you know that tiny nets are very dangerous. Okay. And there's the booklet. Ooh, Shumpert's on there too. Okay. Let's start building this sunbatch. Look at all these freaking parts! There's too many. I'll never finish it. Look at all that shit! That is a lot of pieces. This is going to take some time. Holy hell. So much green stuff. I'm glad this ain't a puzzle. What if they didn't give you directions? You just had to try to figure it out yourself. Duh. I wonder where these go. But, oh, this reminds me, it's kind of weird I opened this tonight, because just last night we watched the movie Rubber. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a horror movie where a tire that looks basically just like this. Well, this is more like a big tire, but I mean for a regular car. Just rolls around and kills people. It's just a tire. And it was a pretty entertaining movie. But look at all this. So much green. And there's some people in there. Ridiculous amount of pieces. Okay, I guess we can start building this thing. I'm gonna do a little montage or whatever you'd call it where I'm building the thing, play some music. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I built it. And it took a little while. It took me about 2 hours. Kind of about as long as the RV took, or maybe the prison tower and gate. So it took a little while to build this thing. But it was fun like usual. I really enjoyed making it. I did have a few problems with it though. I guess I'll go over some of them first. Some things that were a little bit difficult were getting these pieces in right here. Because you have to shove them into these little like rectangle pieces, but not shove it in all the way, which is really hard to not shove it in all the way. It's difficult to get them in there just right. And some of them you can see, like maybe this one here, like that one's kind of not in perfectly. It's really difficult to do. Another thing that was really hard for me was this piece right here. There's two little pegs on this that you had to shove into the holes of some other pieces, and they were really difficult to get in there. I was like pressing as hard as I could. I used pliers, I still didn't want to go in. Finally I started hammering on it and it went in. So that kind of sucked. I mean, if I probably could have heated it up and with a hairdryer or something and got it in there easier, but I didn't. The wheels were a little bit difficult. It's hard to get like the rims inside of the tire. Like the tire is rubbery, but it's like fits in there really tight, and then you try to stick them in, and the two pieces, there's two pieces here for the rim, and they would like kind of pop apart while you're trying to get them in there. So that's a little difficult, but I got them. And I think that's everything with building it. Everything else went pretty smoothly. Another problem I'd say I have is Shumpert when he's sitting in the car. So you pop his legs off. I mean, in the truck, not the car. But you pop these legs on, you try to stick him in his seat. It's a little difficult. Well, you can move his steering wheel off. It kind of just fell off. But like, he can't sit down all the way. What? Why they make it like that? He just kind of hovers above his seat. Is he afraid somebody farted on his seat and he don't want to sit in their fart germs or something? What is he doing? Why can't just sit down, man? Maybe he's supposed to sit like this. I don't know. So that kind of sucks. He can't sit all the way. I mean, if you close the door, it won't be so noticeable. Well, you can still kind of see he's sitting up, which is weird. Like, why did they do that? They should have put a little hole down in there for his feet to go into. Another thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is the net. Because on the picture it shows you folding this net up into a ball basically, just gathering all of it up here at the top and then hooking it onto the hook. Well, that doesn't work very well because you have to get it through a whole bunch of these little holes to make that work. And you can sometimes get it through all the holes, but as soon as you let go it pops off. Well, kind of worked there, but still. No, it didn't work, see? Sometimes you can kind of get it to stay, but it doesn't work exactly how the picture is. You see, that's not too bad there, but still all these pieces are like hanging out. Like I want it to be balled up like they show in the picture, and you can't really do that. The hook would need to be bigger to hold on to all this better. So you can't get all these pieces, damn it! Can't get through all those holes. I do think it'd be kind of nicer as like a cover or something to keep this string from popping out. Like it'll stay on most of the time, but sometimes the string just kind of pops out of that little groove that's up there. First I didn't even realize there was a groove. I just had it kind of just laying on there and it kept falling off. Yeah, there's a little groove you can wedge the string down into, but it makes it pretty tight if you want to use this wheel down here to make it move and stuff. So other than those things, I really like this truck. I think it's really awesome. It's like almost as cool as the RV. I think the RV is just cooler because there's just so much going on with it, but this is pretty awesome too. It's just a badass looking little truck, or big truck, whatever you want to call it. And drives real smooth, although some of the wheels don't turn. They're not even hitting the ground. Maybe I don't got the pieces pushed down all the way. What about the other side? No, these back wheels don't want to move. What the hell's going on with that? But whatever. At least those four wheels move good. But the actual design of the truck looks cool. It almost kind of like the RV, it's almost hard to tell that it's even a building set. I mean, if you look in there, you can see like the backs of some of the Lego pieces, but for the most part, it looks like just a truck you bought, a toy truck, which that's cool. I liked it as that way. I really like the paint on this. It looks like a dirty, worn truck. I guess maybe rusting a little bit or just been driving through mud or something. So I like that. The gate on the back can open up, so that's cool. Although you see Lego pieces there, but still it's cool. Even kind of made like the seats look dirty, like they got dust or something all over them. The windows you can barely see through. They're like, you can kind of see my finger moving in there, but they're really hard to see through. Kind of like Dell's RV is really hard to see through. There's lots of little details on this thing though, like this little thing up here and the grill behind it. Headlights, the side mirrors. That looks pretty cool. I wonder if that's supposed to be green though. Oh well. And the tires, I really like the tires. They're really awesome looking. So, I'd say there's not as much going on as the RV, but it's still a really awesome little vehicle. And there you can see the spare tire hanging down there, in case you pop one of these tires someday. Also, the doors open up, so that's cool. The hood doesn't pop up, but who really cares? And this is adjustable, as you've probably seen in the video. You adjust that all over the place. And like I was showing, you can actually wind the string. Well, basically you can just wind it up. And then if you want it to go down, you'd have to just pull it. Or just pop it out of there and pull it. It's kind of stuck right now. There we go. Whatever. But yeah, it's a cool truck. And like I said, this net kind of bugs me. It's hard to bunch it up right. It's almost like you need to bunch it up and wrap a string around it, then tie it up there. Suppose you could do that. And here's the underneath again, in case you want to see what that looks like all finished. So it looks like a Lego piece, like a Lego building set under there. But who cares? You shouldn't be looking under there anyway, you dirty pervert. Here's the two figures. And first we got Shumpert. And I think that's really cool that Shumpert's got a figure. It's kind of funny that, you know, like people like Lori, Shane, they don't even have little building set figures yet, but Shumpert's got one. But they're supposed to have a Lori, and I'm sure they'll have a Shane eventually. But it's cool that they got a Shumpert. I mean, it makes sense he would come with this vehicle. You should have thrown in Martinez too. That would have been cool if they had them both in there. And I think they did a pretty good job on his likeness for as small as he is. They did a good job painting his beard on. And like the little details on his vest and his jacket. And his pants. So he's pretty cool. And I like his little like AK, I guess. That's pretty cool too. It's tiny and it fits in his hands surprisingly well. Some of the other ones that come with loose weapons don't sit in their hands very well, but it kind of fits in there good on him. So I like that. And also, like I showed, you can pop his legs off and then stick these legs on for sitting down. And you got this little extra piece that has his belt on it. I don't know why they made that separate. And there you go, sitting Shumpert. Don't you be messing with sitting Shumpert over there. Then you got this walker. Man, it's a really plain walker, but so what? You gotta have some plain walkers to make up hordes. And I'm not even sure if this is a male or female. I think it's a male. Meaning body kind of looks like a male, but I'm not sure. So, whatever. It's a bloody walker. Who cares? Like most of the building sets so far, there's a few extra pieces, and I don't know if I'm assuming they're probably not all the same for everybody, but these are the extra pieces I got, so there's actually a decent amount of extra pieces in there. And I'm glad there's like some of these kind of things in case they break. These I can just use on other things. So you could try to wrap up some other zombies in there, because I think they pull a bunch out at once, out of that pit. So, there we go. It's just like I said, it's hard to get this to hold all these pieces together. But we'll try and see what happens. Okay. Hopefully they don't just all spill out everywhere. Hey, it's staying. It's amazing. Look at all them walkers in there. I still wish these pieces of the net were like up in there. Oh no. Well, you can see it's kind of difficult with this net. Like I said, you might want to tie a string around the top of it. Kind of like you're wrapping up a garbage bag. Here's a comparison of the truck and the RV. You see the RV is a lot bigger as in like just overall, but that's just because it's a big box, basically. I mean, I think that's about accurate. I mean, it makes the truck look kind of small, but it's not really. I mean, you stick Shumpert down there, that truck is huge. It's just that RVs are really tall because it's basically it's a mobile home, damn it. So doesn't mean this truck couldn't plow right through that thing and destroy it in real life. And there's another angle. Shumpert fell over, poor guy. And another angle. So they're both really awesome building set vehicles. I like them both. But I think just because of how important the RV was, I like that one a little more. But that doesn't mean to say that I don't like this truck a lot, because I do. I really think it's kick-ass. It is next to the prison tower. And there's Shumpert and the governor together again. But no Martinez. So, I really like this building set. It was $40, so it wasn't as pricey as some of the other ones. I mean, it's still not cheap, but I don't know, I really like it. I'm really happy with it. It turned out really nice. It's cool getting a Shumpert figure. Never really thought I'd get a figure of any kind of him, but they made one. And I like how you can hang some zombies on the back, even though the net kind of doesn't want to fit in that hook very well. But still, other than a few minor gripes, the thing's really awesome. It looks really nice. Comes with this walker. It's kind of a boring walker, but so what. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I like it. So if you're into the building sets, I recommend this one. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Who's this bozo pulling up? Stop!
Come to get revenge on you guys.
Who the hell's that guy? That's Shumpert. What the hell's a Shumpert? That's a Shumpert. That's a Shumpert right there, and a car right there.
I'm Shumpert. I'm a Shumpert. Shumpert.
What?
I said Shumpert.
Man, I don't know about this guy. He's weird.
You best just run along with Shumpert. You're definitely a red shirt. I mean, barely anybody even knows your name until now. So there's no way you're going to hurt any of us. You're just going to get killed, so you might as well just turn around and go back. Go back to where you came in your silly green truck. Sure as hell ain't going to hurt us. Ouch.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.